Hi everyone, it's Julie from Artfully You, and tonight we're going to be painting a sunset with a kind of snowy field and a track going off into the distance. So let's get started. So to start with, I've painted the lower part of my canvas just a very light blue to capture the snow. I did this with ultramarine and white. For the sky, I applied a medium yellow, so a cadmium yellow. It's best to not do a kind of lemon or light yellow for this, kind of a good solid yellow. And then I've added cadmium red and ultramarine blue. And what I'm doing is slowly blending the three colours together. I am adding some additional red on top of my ultramarine blue when I get to that top right hand corner, so that I have a nice purple corner and then I get a contrast between the light and dark. For the road, I decided on my vanishing point, so naturally it would be in between the two hills, and then I took it really wide. So I always say when you're doing roads, kind of go wider than you think at the front. You'll be surprised how wide you need to go. And I started with two kind of tire tracks going off into the distance, and then I added two more lines in the middle where the snow kind of piles up in the winter time, in between the two tracks. I waited till the end to add white onto these, so for now I'm just concentrating on my shadows, and I'm also going to reflect the colours that are in my sky by tinting them, so adding white to them. So once I've got my kind of ultramarine blue tracks, I'm going to add a tinted yellow, so white and yellow, a tinted red, ready orange, so white and orange, and then the tinted purple. wanted to put some kind of shrubbery in the background, so I'm determined not to use black in this painting. I really want my my students to learn how to darken their paintings without using black. So we used purple and yellow to create a dark brown, and just kind of dabbed it along to create some kind of shrubbery. So it's very similar to the purple I've got in the top right hand corner, but I added yellow in it to make it a bit more brown. I then lightened my horizon line by just putting a glaze of white, so that's thinned down white paint, just along the top of my hills, and then I added a tiny bit of yellow that was tinted with white to this, and I kind of focused that directly underneath where the yellow was in my sky, and then reflected it on the hill on the right hand side. So started by adding yellow, and then I added a little bit of a kind of peachy colour, so basically the orange and white, to reflect those colours that are happening in the sky. Some of those colours into my road as well, and then finally I used the same colour that I used for the shrubbery in the distance and added some white to it, just a little bit, to make some sort of grasses coming out of the snow in the foreground. So for the little barn, basically drew a light brown square, and then I made it kind of a house shape, and then I added a triangle on top, and then I used a darker brown rectangle to the left. Then I followed the line of the kind of rooftop with a reddy brown, and then a line of lighter brown on the top. So it was literally 3 brush strokes, and then just added a little bit of white, but you can leave out the barn. This is my group of painters. They had so much fun. Everybody added their own feel to it. I love the fact somebody put a cross-country skier in there. Some people put just mountains instead of the barn. So really the barn is just an added bonus. You don't need to do the barn. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I have lots more videos on YouTube, so hopefully you'll find some other good videos that will help you with your painting. Take care.